today I want to share with you 4 ways to build your personal brand during this lockdown. And as we go along, please share in the comments below what kind of tip, what kind of comment did you like the most, so I can create more content that is relevant to you. During a lockdown like this, you have the unique opportunity to build your personal brand. Your personal brand is how people see you, how they talk about you when you're not in the room. And your personal brand is your legacy. So think about it. What can you do right now during this lockdown that will help your personal brand to grow? So while you think the world is stalling and you can't really work on your personal brand because you can't interact with people, but your personal brand can grow from far. And you know exactly what I'm talking about because you are consuming more content than ever before. Because you're at home and you're like, what series should I watch next on Netflix? So you have to find the channel that fits for you to build your personal brand. If you haven't yet gone on social media, which I doubt, and I hope you are somehow on social media because you gotta. Maybe you have already been on all the channels, you have an Instagram account, Twitter, maybe even LinkedIn, YouTube, but you haven't really done anything with it other than consume content or send private messages or share nice visuals with other people or like or tweet something here and there once a year. But I want to show you now how to find the channel that really fits for you. So the general rule that I have is if you can consume it, you can create it. If you consume a lot of podcasts, you probably should get into podcasting. If you consume a lot of things on Instagram is your channel because you know it and you consume it. You know what's going on and you know what you are looking for. So you know what people are going to look for. If you're good in debating, if you like Twitter, you should go on Twitter because you consume it all day. You can create it all day. YouTube, maybe TikTok. Are you a person that is very funny and you like small sketches? TikTok is the place for you. Some people might disagree with me, but that's my general rule. If you consume it, you know your channel, so you can create on it. Now I want to get into 2 different channels that are important for you to create a professional personal brand. So I would have had a couple of events last week and this week to network. I would have gone to a workshop and to a mastermind and I really had the opportunity to get to know people. But obviously everything is cancelled and you are stuck at home. So what can I do now? And they're literally just a click away or a message away or a connect away for you to get into collaborations with them, you to interview them, to get to know them. LinkedIn is an amazing channel because it has the audience and the eyes, but it doesn't have the content yet. What do I mean by that? I mean, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, it has a lot of audience and a lot of eyes, but you have to compete for the attention because there's so much content on there that you need to compete with the billion, trillion of content pieces that go out daily. After 2-3 posts a week, you will see your following and your connections and your comments and your likes and your reactions going up dramatically because you're creating content for all the eyes to see. They want that content. It's such a great platform to create your personal brand because you can network in a very professional manner. Yes, LinkedIn is kind of developing into Facebook area where people are sharing more things about their life that are not connected to work, but it's still the most professional networking platform that I can give you as an advice, especially as a Muslim woman that doesn't want to network on Instagram because you will get weird DMs. And LinkedIn is still a professional channel where you can look at the expertise, at the experience, as the job title or company. It's really easy to find people in your industry, to find people in the companies that you want to connect to find people based on what they can do, their skills and their qualifications, rather than their looks or their likes or their followings. It's also a great platform to grab attention despite how many followers you have, because LinkedIn is not too much about the connections you have and the followers, but the quality of connections you have. I would definitely tell you for Muslim women who want to network modestly and are not comfortable to maybe go to a networking event after 8 p.m. and have that weird situation where you don't want to shake hands, but people want to shake hands and then they have wine and they have some snacks that are not halal and you kind of don't know, is this a party or is this a networking event? LinkedIn is an amazing channel to overcome all these obstacles and cut the BS. The next platform I want to talk about is YouTube. YouTube is an amazing platform, especially when you are a speaker. Anyone who is a speaker, someone who consults people, someone who goes to mastermind classes, does workshops, anyone who creates long-form content generally, that's your long-form content platform. Because the things that you would have said in your speech, the things that you would have said in the workshop, you can put into a YouTube video and you have a bigger audience that you would have when you would be in the room. So if you're into speaking, if you like to connect to people through talking, through teaching, through consulting, YouTube is an amazing platform. Other platforms would be live platforms, especially when you are in consulting, when you are in maybe personal training, when you are in teaching, any kind of live format. So whether that is Instagram Live, Facebook Live, YouTube Live, or webinars, those are amazing platforms for you to use and create your personal brand during this lockdown. My third tip is create special content. Special content, special content. People don't care whether you went on a trip to Honduras or to Thailand right now and what they can experience in traveling there, because nobody's traveling. People are having bigger problems right now. So you have to create special content that fits to the situation people are in right now, especially your audience. This principle applies to anything you're in right now, not only to the lockdown. So any kind of situation that is happening, whether that is a trend is going on or the economy is in a stable or unstable state right now, politics have changed, any kind of circumstances that affect your audience, you have to create special content for that. Let's take this lockdown, right? We are all sitting inside. I mean, we are locked down here. I guess other cities and countries will be locked down very soon. I am locked down. Okay, I'm sitting at home. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to manage my life because time management is different and food management is different and my whole mental health and my fitness is different because I'm sitting inside. So you have to think about what kind of special content can you create for all the people who are affected by the situation right now, whether that is being in quarantine or being in a lockdown or anything else that is happening right now, unfortunately. But people are in a situation where they have problems and they want to find solutions, and you can give them opportunities and you can give them ways out of their problems and help them find solutions. So that is the special content you can create. Think about, what problems does my audience have? What solutions are they looking for? How can I help them with those problems and find solutions for them? And what opportunities can I open for them? If you want to learn more about creating special content for your audience, click on the video here or in the link in the description. And even if the situation is already over, you have to look for special occasions, and these special content ideas can help you to target your content to your audience in these special situations. The fourth and last tip that I have for you is build your website. You gotta build your website, especially right now where people are shopping online, they are getting educated online, they are looking for entertainment online, and whatever you're doing, people are looking for you online. Because I have a lot of time to Google now and I cannot find you because you don't have a website. It doesn't have to be something fancy. It doesn't have to cost $500. It can cost $50. You can get a one-pager instead of 5 pages and like a shop and all that. Just create a one-pager. Talk about who you are, what you do, what you can help people achieve, and your contact. That's important. So if I look for a mental health coach right now and I'm looking for a Muslim working in mental health coaching, I'm going to Google that. And if you are a mental health coach and you don't show up because you have a website, I'm going to go to someone else who can coach me, right? I can go to someone else who makes fitness for me, or I can go to another lawyer, or I can go to someone that tells me how to be more productive. Whatever industry and expertise you're in, I'm not going to find you if you're not on a website, because someone who has a website is much more professional to me as a consumer, especially when I want to buy something, than someone who's just on social media. So a website is a great way to place your personal brand in an environment that you can control. You can control what shows up. People don't judge you because you don't have 100,000 followers. They don't care because it's an environment where you look professional, you look the way you want to look like. And a bonus, if you want to sell products right now, and I tell you, sell products because people are buying. Your website is the place where people should go to. It's your digital home. It's the place where people always come to see what's up with you, what's new, what kind of things are you offering now. And it's the place where they can buy directly. And if you want to learn more about creating a personal brand, check out the guide that we have on starting the right brand, the brand that fits your personality and achieves the goals that you want to set for yourself. You will find your audience, you will find your brand messaging, and you will create your first brand action. Check out the guide in the link in the description. And now I would love to hear from you. What is the thing that you can do to build your personal brand right now? Leave it down in the comments and share your diversity with us. And if you think someone needs to hear this message, please share it with her, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and click on the notification button to not miss any fresh and new content. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.